So hello everybody and welcome to this week's episode of Let's Go Pogo, episode 25. I keep them coming, and thank you for everybody who subscribed and watched the previous ones. You may know some in a slightly different location. I'm actually back in the UK for a few weeks, so I'm currently in isolation, which has given me a fantastic time to actually work on my Go Battle Leagues, and Ultra League rolled in yesterday. Or very late on Monday, but I'd used all my sets then. So I did my 5 sets yesterday and absolutely bombed in Premier Cup. So I went on to one of the Discord groups I'm a member of and asked if I could have a few practice games with people on there. And when the pressure was off, I actually did a whole lot better at my battle leagues than when the pressure was on. I've done 2 sets this morning. I've gone 10-0, and I'm going to share one of them with you now, so let's just set that going. So, yeah, I'm going with Gallade, Shadow Snorlax and Shadow Magnezone. Gallade into Kingdra, which is not a fantastic start, but I don't want to really swap yet. I'm going to throw a bit of chip damage at it, and they're going to come out, so I'm going to swap into my Shadow Snorlax. Now, this won't do a great deal, but with it being Shadow, it is a little bit kind of weak, so I'm going to go straight for the superpower, hoping that I manage to. They think it's a body slam, but they don't. They shield it up. Very smart move there, and I don't have a chance to get to another body slam, so I'm actually in a really weak position at the minute. But being with Magnezone, now I'm shielding this up. I don't need to. This is just going to be a medium ash. It could have been an earthquake, which would KO me. I know that that's not enough time to get to a medium ash, so I'm going to let that come through and charge up. Going to shield this because the water would see me out and I have too much energy to waste there, and I'm going to just throw a mirror shot. Hopefully it will bait the shield, but it doesn't. It takes them out, but I don't want to weaken myself, and this is fantastic for Alligator. I'm just going to chuck a discharge at yeah, the electric move, wild charge, there we go, and this is GG's. The opponent's gone here. I've got this Leaf Blade ready to go on a Metagross, which sees it off with good time. So well done to my opponent there. That was a nice starting game. So you see there, I've got a few teams lined up that I've been playing with, but this is the one I'm settling with just for now. I have powered up a Machop and a couple of others as well, but this is my preferred at the moment. Now, Porygon Z, I had no idea what to do here. Like, if they'd shielded this, which they do, and they just kept shielding, I would have just, I'll keep going. I've no idea what damage it does to me. I'm definitely going to get a shield on myself at this because I don't know what damage it does. I really don't. And with the Snorlax being a Shadow, you know, you really want to protect. Now, I tried to go for the aggressive farm down there and I had to back out, but I do get a shield from them, which is fantastic, and managed to get them down. Now, this is fantastic. If this superpower goes through, I'm going to do a heap of damage to them, which it does, and like Snorlax virtually wipes them out on their own. Now, I want to swap out of this, but I can't miss the chance of another superpower before going into Magnezone. Yeah, going into Magnezone. I'm going to shield this up again just because I have a shield. I may as well, and I can just farm down here. And nope, I can't. Bottled it. I should have farmed down there, I think, because they were going to try and get to an earthquake, and I probably would have taken them out. But it's GG's anyway. Well done there. Porygon Z, wow. Yeah, and that's what I'm seeing in this, is some very, very strange, spicy picks. And people straying away from the meta, which is fun, but it makes it a lot harder. Now, this team is perfect for Empoleon. It will, all 3 of them, should, with 1 shield, win against Empoleon. So we'll take the damage there. Now I'm just going to match shields at this point. There's no reason for me not to, and just kind of go and get the charge move quicker. Are they going to give me another shield, or are they going to let this go? That's great. I'm happy for them now to come in and try and take me out, so I'm not going to shield this because I have plenty of answers for it afterwards, and it gives me a little bit of a chance to farm up some energy on Snorlax, which is my save swap. Now, this is not a bad matchup. You would think in theory it is, but actually the body slams really mount up. I mean, look at that damage it's done there. Now it's going to be a crunch, so oh, it's Aqua Tail. Okay, so I thought that was going to be a crunch with how much they'd built up. So they have got a little bit of energy built up, but they're going to shield to protect that energy they've built up. But I'm just going to go try and lick down. This is Aqua Tail. It shouldn't take me out. No, it doesn't. And I'm just going to farm down. Now, I'm charged. Chuck that superpower, whatever's coming. Because, yeah, you look at it and I was like, okay, get into Magnetron quickly. I don't want to give them a chance to farm up. I want to chuck this straight away at them. This should KO, and that's GG's. So another good game there. And then another one, so swapping across to the favoured team at the minute. Gallade I'm not sure about. I'm not sure whether I want to continue to use Gallade. It's neither here nor there. It's neither a fighting or a grass or a psychic, and it's, yeah, I'm not really getting the best out of it. But while I'm on this run, I should definitely keep it there. And again, I'm just going to match shields here. That crunch would do some damage. I will get another Leaf Blade before they get to their crunch or Aqua Tail, and then I'm just going to bail, and I'm just going to go in with the Magnezone and try and aggressively farm down. Now this was a brave move to do this. I don't think going into the Charizard was such a smart move from my opponent. I'm going to chuck yet another one here, another wild charge here. This will virtually wipe out Lapras, farm up just a little bit more, and I'm going to be ready with another one. Just there we go. So Magnezone just sweeps the board with that one. That is just the most convincing. So that aggressive swap meant that I was able to really kind of get a lead on energy and really kind of put my opponent under pressure. If I hadn't have made that swap, I think that game would have been a lot harder. I don't really have an answer to Muk. I'm going to try the Power Up Punch, but this is going to weaken my... No, not Power Up Punch, sorry, the thing which drops my defence quite a lot. So I'm going to swap out into Snorlax. It's my safe swap if I'm not sure what to do, and that doesn't do too much damage. Now, these are going to mount up, and it's going to be very difficult to come back from, but now they come into Empoleon. Now seeing Empoleon gives me the hope that I can win this game, so I'm going to throw this superpower. I'm going to swap now into now I'm going to go into Gallade. Right, okay, yeah, I guess that's a play to take them out. Now they're going to come in with, I have no idea what this even is. I have no idea what it is, and I don't know what I'm even doing, but I'm going to swap into Magnezone and just aggressively farm down, and my opponent backs out because I've won at that point. So GG's to my opponent there, well done. So that's my new Ultra League Premier Cup team. I don't know what was happening here, but I couldn't throw very well, but yeah, that's my new team. I'm quite liking it. It's a little bit glassy, doesn't have a lot of bulk to it, and it's very aggressive. So it's very much about throwing charge move, which is great. So here you see that I'm not quite level 8, so I tell a lie there. But I'm going to show you the clip now of me leveling up to level 8, which was in my second set of 5-0. So I am now level 8, which 2003. Expect me to be in the mid 1900s when you come back next time, and because I've suddenly tanked. But yep, that's my team. How are you doing in Ultra League? Are you choosing Ultra League over Premier Cup, or are you going in the Premier Cup and ignoring the Ultra League? I'm definitely ignoring the Ultra League for now. I've just got tired of Cresselia, and yeah, I mean, I'm enjoying this new setup. Thank you for joining me. But what are you still doing here? I'm in quarantine, but you, let's go Pogo.